Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Mullen and I'm the designer and founder of Sapahn. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 5 things that you need in order to lead a successful fashion business. Starting with number 1, a clear mission and vision. You need clarity on what you're trying to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. Like, what does this look like? This will help guide your decision-making process. For us, it was this beautiful beauty beyond words, and how that actually triangulates to some concrete things is number 1, beauty beyond words. It's bringing human rights into our business fold. And everything we do, it is done through the lens of human rights. Number 2, it is to be sustainable, we need designs that are timeless and not trendy, that it fits women's needs and it's thoughtful to their lifestyle. Number 3 is that the products are of quality, so they're lasting. These are the early stages of the vision and how I envision creating a sustainable impact business and a sustainable business. Number 2, a strong purpose. Being rooted in a strong purpose is what's going to keep you going day after day, right? Entrepreneurship is hard. Starting a fashion brand, woo, even harder. What is going to keep motivating you, your team, your customer base to keep going for something more? What is that deeper purpose? For me at Sapahn, I never started Sapahn, never started to start a fashion brand. I started it to answer like big questions that I was having when I was studying my master's in human rights in Thailand. I was trying to figure out ways to reduce people's vulnerabilities when they migrated. Is there a way that business could be a part of this change where we could create businesses in rural Thailand that were so enticing and empowering that men and women weren't forced to leave their villages and their communities behind? That brought me to another big question. What about flipping philanthropy on its head? How do we do that? What does empowerment look like, and to whom? For me, these questions surrounded with a greater purpose of what am I doing bigger than myself that keeps me up at night and keeps it more than just a job or just a fashion brand when it feels so tough, because it's so much bigger than me and the equation and anyone in my team. It is such a ripple effect of the great change that we are about. So a mix of vision, mission, purpose, and then add in values. This is going to guide your culture and attract not only new employees, but customers to be part of that mission and that bigger vision that you have casted, that they want to be a part of creating and building that future that you've imagined. Number 3 is an identifiable product. How are people going to know that's a Sapahn? For us, it's our Omega hardware. Hands down, you know it's a Sapahn and it's never mistaken. Immediately, it connects with customers and ignites meaningful conversations. Customers tell me all the time, oh my gosh, I was in the TSA line and somebody was tracking me down, I need to know what this is. And they just have this beautiful story. It's not only about the functionality that they're gushing about or how the lining's unique in each bag, but it's also this amazing story that you get to tell and be a part of. And it's that journey that signifies and it just connects with our customers. One year, I remember I did not put the Omega hardware on, early days, did not put the Omega hardware on this bag. And customers were like, oh my God, it's such a beautiful bag, well designed, Brooke, you can tell a woman designed it. But it doesn't have the Omega on it, and that's why I'm not buying it. I just really want the Omega on it because it is so subtle but powerful and strong. And that's when I knew immediately the Omega hardware from day one is our signature, and that's been a beautiful thing. You will know Sapahn because you'll see this hardware. Number 4, loyal customers. Sapahn has been lucky since day one to have an amazing customer base since the day we started. Now, for us, I think part of it's women connecting and customers connecting to that vision that we've casted and those values. Women and customers these days now are shopping their values more and more, and we're making that super easy for them. And it brings them up, we've brought them a part of this journey. So not only in our handbag designs, but they've come to us saying, oh my gosh, I'm looking for this perfect bag. This is what it does and functions. And time again, women will also come into the store and be like, oh my God, you could totally tell a woman designed this. We have this amazing connection with our artists, with our customer base. And they're the ones, again, who are sharing and telling that story to the people in the TSA line, the grocery line. They want other people to know the good thing that they figured out. And so in situations like this, we have discovered, for the last 10 years, the business has been built on word of mouth. Number 5, a connection with your supply chain. Now, this is one I think most people get wrong, and you'll have a cutting edge, an advantage, if you know your supply chain and if you care about them. It sounds crazy, right? Put people first, again, human rights, but they're such a powerful asset that most businesses completely overlook, right? So there's a lot of power in knowing your supply chain. The very people who are making your things, how they're making it, what challenges, they can help you solve massive problems that you don't even know that you're experiencing quite yet. And they are your eyes and ears on the ground. So how this actually happened in a great example is when COVID hit. Our artisans reached out to us immediately and said, Brooke, I see that the US is having massive issues in sourcing face masks. What if we used your lining, which is dead stock lining, and made face masks at cost? We could sell them to you. You could sell them to all your customers, again, at cost. The most beautiful thing is it keeps us also employed with all the tourism shutting down. It keeps our communities together. It keeps you guys all healthy and strong, and we're making a huge impact. And it was a brilliant idea that we wouldn't have thought about immediately. They were able to move quick. And again, sold us at cost. It helped everyone. Within like a few weeks, we had thousands of masks that we were shipping out. For every 5 that our customers bought, we would send 5 to your friends. So we got to introduce to thousands of people nationwide and help so many people during the peak of COVID when it was such a dire need. Fast forward through COVID 2 years. Everyone else was having issues with their supply chain. Guess what? We did not. So a little bit, a great tip for you is your connection with your supply chain. Knowing that, especially in fashion, will take you a long way. Now, I would love to invite you to be a part of the Sapahn community. You can follow us on social media at Sapahn or sapahn.com. Check out the beautiful buttery soft leather bags and join us in our mission to do something beautiful. Thank you.